Welcome to the third week of 2024, a time when the year is settling into its own rhythm and our intentions are finding sturdy ground. I do hope this message finds you in great spirits, ready to embrace the unique energy that January the 15th through to the 21st holds for each and every one of us. As we navigate the currents of this week, it's a period of consolidation, a time to anchor our aspirations, refine our plans. Whether you're diligently working towards your goals, or maybe it's a New Year's resolution, are finding solace in the beauty of winter's calm, know that the universe is conspiring to support your undertakings. This week invites us to channel the disciplined energy of winter, like nature itself, taking a pause before a burst of spring. It's an opportune time for strategic moves, organized efforts, and grounding our ambitions in practical steps. I am thrilled to have you here, part of this cosmic journey. Together, let's dive into the cards of the week, uncovering insights and finding inspiration to make these mid-January days purposeful, meaningful, fulfilling. Now stay tuned as we unravel the cosmic threads from January the 15th through to the 21st through the tarot. Remember that this is for all zodiac signs, whether it be your sun, moon, or rising. And if you're unsure about what your moon or rising sign is, I've left a link to my free natal chart below so that you can gather that information for yourself. I'm excited to share insights, offer guidance, and be a part of your journey as we navigate the energies of this transformative week. Wishing you a week filled with intentional strides. Let's make it a purposeful week together. I'll see you there. Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus for January the 15th through to the 21st, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here so much. Hey, how about you pop into the comments and put where you live, where you're from. It'd be wonderful to get to know you a little bit better. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say for us. Our underlying energy is, oh my gosh, everybody has gotten the Tower card. Every single reading so far has gotten the Tower card. So don't feel like because this has started out with the Tower card, this is going to be a horrible week. Because there is no good or bad, okay? It's how we perceive it, first of all. This is you breaking through the glass ceiling. This is understanding what has been holding you back. And now you know. Now you know what you need to do. It could be in your habits. It could be in your behaviors. It could be within the home and family. But I see you moving forward, and I think this is a very strong money week for you. Okay, so look at your home, your family, but also, and building that security, building that safety. That could be part of it. It could also be our habits. It could be our behaviors. We change them in some way. We get rid of the bad habits. We get rid of the bad behaviors, or at least one or two of them, and we incorporate new habits and new behaviors so that we fit into the person we want to become. But this is definitely you breaking through the glass ceiling where somebody said that you couldn't, you shouldn't, you mustn't, you can't. And now you know you can. Without a doubt you can. And you're ready to go forward. You're ready to, I hear, break some rules in order to make things happen in your life. So maybe you've had this tried and true thought of who you should be and how you should act and who you should associate with, and you're breaking the rules this week. You're saying, no, I'm breaking through that glass ceiling. I'm going forward. Nothing is going to hold me back. So really you are stepping into a transformation of who you have been to who you are becoming. Our first card is the Knight of Wands. It's kind of no man's land here for actually where you are moving forward, okay? We are kind of in no man's land here. Let me explain that a little bit, okay? You've been riding with your stallion. You've come upon all your path, and you're here at this moment. We get off of our horse. We drop to one knee, and we give thanks for all of our adventures, all of the things that we've gone through, to be in the here and now, because those things made us who we are today. And we're thankful for who we are, our strengths, our capabilities, our talents, our wisdom. The second part of this card is the no man's land, where we are at this point in time. And this is where we look around and we see what is already in place for us to utilize in order to go forward. We don't need the extras. We don't need to invest. We don't need to learn something. We don't even need to team up with anybody really at this point in time. We are in this moment understanding what is around us that we can work with. Maybe you need a new money stream and you've always had this wonderful hobby. Turn that hobby into a business. You've already got everything you need in order to do it. Or maybe you want to start putting it up on YouTube or TikTok, how you do your hobby, how you create your little masterpieces in the world. Maybe you're a landscaper, maybe you make jewelry, whatever it may be. Okay, people will want your knowledge. People will want your wisdom. The last part of this card is we ask for a straight path forward. We ask for protection. We ask for wisdom to come in so that we can make each step the right step the first time around. Four of Pentacles. So what are you holding on to? What needs to go? We hold those pentacles, it's, I got hoarder energy here. We put things in that junk drawer or in the basement or in the attic or in that spare room because we may need it one day. Okay. And that actually trains your brain to think of the lack of, because you're essentially telling yourself, if I need it, I probably won't be able to afford it. So I have to keep it handy. So if I need it, I've got it. Okay, so look at what you're hanging on to. Okay, start donating some stuff to a charity. Start reusing things that instead of going out and buying new. Start throwing away the stuff that is just clutter. And start reworking your world from the inside out. Okay, so this could even be healing. We're holding on to a thought. Okay, we don't want to go into another relationship because we had 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 bad relationships in the past. And it's time to heal yourself so that you don't bring that energy into a new relationship. So maybe you're opening up your heart slowly but surely to a new relationship, to a new start. Or maybe you're going to be more invested in the relationship you're in now. Standing up to the plate, being present, supporting, loving, respecting them as you expect them to do to you. Maybe we've got that job and that job makes us complacent because it is a paycheck and it does cover, the roof is over your head and there's food on the table, but when we do that, we stagnate ourselves. Know that this is a time that you can surpass any wage that you are currently making. I mean, the stars are all in alignment for you to transform your path forward into a money-making machine is what I heard. So a money-making machine. So look at different ways that you can bring in new money, new streams of money. Maybe it's going and getting that promotion. Maybe it's, saying, I bring my talents, my abilities to the table, and I would like you to recognize them through a pay hike, please. Because I know I'm making money for you. Okay. Temperance card for our third card. Having more by having less. So once again, start getting rid of some of the stuff that you have around that just creates clutter in your life. If you haven't worn that shirt in a year, you're not going to wear it. Give it away to somebody who will wear it, who will appreciate it. Okay, and think of them. If it's a little on the hard side to give that shirt away because it was a favorite of yours for so long and now, it really doesn't fit right, but maybe I'll lose that 5 or 10 pounds and it'll fit right again. And you can buy new clothes then, okay? Remember that that lack feeling that you're putting in your head by keeping those clothes that you might fit into one day again. You want to buy all new outfits to celebrate the weight you lost, so get rid of them. Having more by having less. And this is about understanding the balance that we need to have in our life, the balance we need to create in our lives. Here we are taking 2 cups and we are mixing this, I would assume it's water, but it's a potion, okay? Back and forth to get the right potion for us, for balance, for strength, for strong steps going forward. By feeling that safety, by feeling that love in our lives, by feeling that sense of being grounded in our lives. And for each one of us, that's a different recipe. So it's about understanding what you need in order to thrive, not what other people need, what you need in order to thrive. And the rest of it, kick it to the curb. Okay, work, career, the 10 of Swords. Oh, I know you don't like the 10 of Swords. Everybody's been taught to hate the 10 of Swords. Oh, no. And, by all rights, most cards look like crime scenes. Okay, there's a pool of blood, but we don't have that pool of blood here. Those swords, I love this artist because those swords are not in our back. They're behind us, telling us we have come through many struggles, chaos, but they have all given us valuable learning experiences. They've all given us the wisdom that we can take forward with us. And yes, in some ways we are feeling tired. We don't want to take another step. We don't want to get up. But the sun is pushing through those clouds. It will start to warm us. We will start to feel the energy. And when we do, we will stand up. We will brush ourselves off and we will go forward. So that is what this week is. It's about you standing up straight and tall, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face, knowing that you are ready for the new beginning, that you have been through suffering, you've been through turmoil in order to get to the here and now, in order to have the wisdom that you needed to have in place in order for you to go forward, I hear, with a vengeance. So regardless of where you are in your work and your career, this is the time that you're going to straighten up and ask for that promotion. You're going to start to build that new money stream, or maybe diversify that money stream. Maybe you're looking for a new job. Maybe you're looking for a job. You have prepared yourself along the way for this very moment. So have the confidence that you are ready to bring forward your talents, your abilities, what you bring to the table. You're ready to bring that and utilize it in a way that, I keep getting this money. It's a money week for you. It's a money week for you. It's a money week for you. So now, if you're not ready to ask for that promotion or stuff, you can do things in order to prepare for that moment. Maybe, January isn't the best time to ask for a raise because businesses, usually regardless of the business, it's at its lowest peak in January. That happens because we're all over the December rushes and all the money spending. And, we need to take a break. We need to pay off those credit cards. We need to start fueling our bank accounts again. So, but you can prepare. If you don't feel that you are in a position where you can ask, I think you can prepare, because it's not necessarily that the money is coming in this weekend. It's what you do, or this week. It's what you do in order to incorporate it. I think you're starting to walk into a brand new transformational time for yourself. Okay? You're going to leave the old behind. You're going to step into the new. You're going to create wealth, prosperity, absolutely. But you're reinventing yourself in some way. And this is just the beginning steps of a whole new you. So don't rush it. And there'll be a lot to help you evolve into the person you are as the years roll out, okay? This is the starting point for a brand new life going forward for many years to come. Love, relationships. We have the 3 of Wands. Oh no, what are you thinking of here? You're looking out as if you can see that relationship. And maybe you're not right now in a relationship, but you can see that relationship in some way. And you're looking at it, and maybe if you're looking at stepping into a relationship, or that you get the proposition for just that you're saying, okay, so what does that do to my vitality? What does that do to my time? How does that affect my resources? What will I need to change in order to allow somebody to be able to be present for them, to be able to have the time, the energy for that, maybe the resources as well? If you're in a relationship, you're looking how you can grow the relationship, and you have ideas in your mind of how to grow this relationship, how to move it forward, how to deepen it in some way. And I don't think we're really acting on this week. We are more considering the possibilities of what can be. Eventually we'll move over to the next one, and we may look at it through a new set of eyes, a new perception, understanding of what that relationship could be all about. And eventually we'll move over to the third wand. Now that doesn't mean that if you're dating, you're not meeting that person right now. You could be meeting that person right now. But there's only inklings of a relationship, I think. There's only like little clues and little breadcrumbs in order to lead you into this direction. And so you are contemplating, what would it be like with this person? And what things do you need to bring to the surface in order to make a wise decision about your future companionship with another? And this could be a significant other, this could be a new best friend, this could be a coworker or somebody in the community or family that you embrace, that you love, or you learn to love. They step into your life this week in some way. Or they could have just stepped into your life too. I mean, you could have met them like last week, the week before. I'd say that, the last 3 or 4 weeks. Spirituality, the Two of Wands will start summoning in your good fortune, summoning in what you want to have happen. Like, get up in the morning and have that piece of paper there written out, like, I am so excited because today is the day that I move one step closer to fill in the blank. Say it at lunchtime. Say it at supper time. Say it before you go to bed. Okay? And notice around us, it's a very clear opening. We have more than enough room to invite in whatever we want, so long as we are doing our housekeeping. Once again, that housekeeping comes back into play for us. Sorry, I have been sick since New Year's Eve. If you're new here, you don't know me. But this is so much better than I was, okay? So home, family, health, well-being. 5 of Wands. Maybe you are the driving force within the relationship, and it's time to allow other people to show their value, their worth within the relationships, within the home, within the family. This is also about getting together with people to do things proactively for your health, for your well-being. And it could be just your recipe swapping, okay? It could be as simple as that. A group of, maybe you're going to take a cooking class, right? So you can make better meals. I don't know. It's with a group of people. Whatever you're doing, it's with a group of people. It could be your family, absolutely. Maybe you're going on a vacation with them, doing something fun with them, or just having them all around the supper table and being able to talk and communicate and to express joy and love and happiness while enjoying a beautiful meal. But this is really allowing their talents and abilities to come to the forefront, okay? One thing I know about Sag is you don't want to ever play like you need something or somebody in your life. You don't, you'll find it on your own. You won't ask, and you usually don't even ask for the help. Okay, and this is about incorporating all their talents and abilities and utilizing them in some way to make the home, make the family, or yourself better. Okay, so maybe you know some people that golf, and so now you're going to arrange that this summer you're going to golf with them. Okay, and you are a lousy golfer. Two of them's got some skills. The other one kind of makes you feel okay about your game. And so you learn from each other. And you don't just learn about golf, you learn about life. You learn about happiness. You learn about joy. We will get a circle of Doors tarot card here. And our card today is the 15, the Devil. Transformation. The Devil is all about transformation. And I think the more you go towards the end of the week, the more you understand that you are transforming. And to allow it to happen, to open up to the flow of the transformation. And don't fight it. Don't try and rationalize a lot of it. Just go with the flow and see what evolves. I knew you'd be back. You can't resist my secrets. Take up my mantle of defiance. Let's weave a glorious calamity. Discover yourself in the rabbit hole. In the deepest, darkest basement of your infinite soul are songs of pure rage, hymns of burning desire, poems of delicious rebellion. The traumas, the pains, the struggles yearn to be witnessed and blessed so that you might become whole again. The devil is the greatest healer, one who embraces all that has been rejected and hidden away. Nothing that happens in this life happens outside of the one divine unity. And to be the devil is to see the perfection being expressed through everything. Ask yourself, what do you find when you dig to the bottom of yourself? How can you find compassion and love in the greatest of tragedies? What would happen if you made the darkness your most trusted ally? Your affirmations for this week are, my love shines light on the deepest darkness. I do not judge myself for my desires. Each and every struggle hides a blessing. I set myself free from shame. And we will get a Power Thought card by Louise Hay. Your card is up here somewhere. I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround and dwell within me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.